Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Tech Showdown. My name is Kevin, and I've got a nice velvet jacket on today. Brand new. Very nice indeed. For a special occasion, I finally got my hands on a Powercolor PCS Plus 7870. So I know a lot of you guys have been looking forward to this video. No, I'm just kidding. Could you imagine? Man, that'd be shocking. It's the PCS Plus R9 290. Now this is one of the first cards I ever reviewed. And I never actually did an unboxing of it, so that's what we want to do now. And following this video, the next video is going to be the one you've all been waiting for. It's going to be the R9 290 Vapor X, which is currently in my system right now, up against the PCS Plus. And we'll see out of those two who comes out as the top R9 290. And then the following video I might do just a full rundown of all the 290s since I've tested pretty much all of them now. But let's focus on this one. So if you're unaware, when I previously tested the PCS Plus R9 290 from Powercolor, I thought it was absolutely excellent. And it'd be interesting to retest it now and see if it still holds up to that kind of like number 1 or 2 spot that I've always said it held. And see if this actually is the best R9 290 you can get, or if the Vapor X can actually beat it. But let's get into this unboxing. We pull it open. On the box there's not really too much, just has the PCS Plus stuff at the front, which shines through onto this box here. And then just some information on the back about their gigantic cooler and all the cool stuff that comes with. But let's get to this one. So take the top off. All we see is a user guide, have the driver CD, a 6-pin to 8-pin adapter, and that's it. So, not very much accessories in here, but you don't buy it for the accessories, so that's okay. Although I do like how Sapphire always brings quite a few. I'll just check under this foam actually, because nope, nothing. Okay. So that solves that. So I will be doing more of a big rundown of the specs between this and the Vapor X when I do that video. Just to give you a general idea. God, this thing is just as huge as I remember. It is just so massive. My goodness, this is a big graphics card. So the memory on this bad boy is running at 5,400 gigabytes per second. That'll be in contrast to the Vapor X, which is at 5.6, I believe. And it's got a core clock of 1040 megahertz. So it got some pretty good specs. Now the cooler obviously is a very, very big deal with this guy. So it has what looks like 5 heat pipes, I believe. It looks like it's 5. Yes. Yes, total of 5 heat pipes and 2 set of aluminium cooling fins, and a pure copper base. It also has upgraded components and all that, just like most of the top R9 290s do. Around the front, it's just everything standard. So we can have DVI-D, DVI-I, HDMI, and DisplayPort, all pretty standard. Nice. Thing looks really good. So yeah, this thing is incredibly massive. I'll give you all the sizes and that when we go through and do the full comparison video. I just did this one because I knew you guys would like to see it, and just to show you guys that I am actually getting around to doing it. So yeah, this thing is huge. It's probably just as long, or maybe slightly longer than the Vapor X. I can already tell already that it's a lot thicker. Well, the Vapor X is a pretty big card too, so both of these are pretty massive. But we should see some awesome performance coming out of this, and some awesome performance like normal coming out of the Vapor X. So now, 2 predictions. This is where you guys come in. So in the comments below, I want you guys to tell me what you think is going to come out on top from the information I've given. Basically, just to give you guys an idea off the bat, is the Powercolor has a slightly higher core clock, I believe, by very little. I guess about 10 megahertz. I think I'd have to go through it again. I just do so many graphics card videos, it's hard to remember all the numbers. But the Vapor X, I know for a fact, has faster memory speed than the Powercolor. So leave your predictions in the comments below and what you actually think is going to win out of these. And also leave in the comments what you think is going to win in temperatures. Because I said before that the Powercolor PCS Plus was excellent cooler on it, which is true. I mean, this thing is just enormous. But that Vapor X is no slouch, and that's a big card too, and it has the vapor chamber technology and other things like that. And I believe the fans are slightly larger on the Vapor X, but we'll get to that in the full video. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching this video. I thank you guys for sticking around with me, and we're finally going to finish off the R9 290 series with a big send-off. The King, who's going to be the top #1. Already, if you're asking what's the number 3, I'd say I'd probably have to solidly give the number 3 spot to the Sapphire Tri-X. Just because of its cooling efficiency, its speed, it always did quite well, and its price, it was always very good. So I'd say the number 3 spot, in my opinion, goes to the Sapphire Tri-X, although some say maybe the Gigabyte Wind Force deserves the number 3 spot, but personally I'd probably put that at number 4. So that's with those ones. But yeah, so we'll see who's #1. Alright, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on Tech Showdown.